Hi, good morning. My name is Dan. Thank you for tuning in to watch Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily reading for all signs. It is intended for everyone when they see it. It was originally created for Tuesday, the 7th of August, but it's not necessarily solely set for that date. The message is more important than the date. So if you're seeing it on a different date, I would take the message and see if it applies to an area of your life, a situation you might be dealing with. And if it does apply, then please feel free to utilize it to the best of your ability. If it doesn't, that's okay. It just may not be your reading. You might be working on something different this time, so no worries there either. This is a broad spectrum reading, so I speak in broad terms to hopefully reach as many people as possible. So you have to figure out where it best applies to your life. Please check out the drop-down menu underneath the video. In there is all sorts of information as to things I want you to think about when utilizing my readings, how to get follow me on social media, what decks I'm using in the video, all that stuff is there. How to book a private reading. My PayPal link is in there. Via the Linktree link. So if you want to book a private reading or message me at the Facebook business page or Instagram, you can do so. All right, this is, other ways to support the channel. Please hit that like button, that thumbs up button. It greatly helps me if you enjoy the content. Hit subscribe if you want to stick around and join our little community of viewers. Hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I go live. And share the video out, leave a question or comment. I greatly appreciate all that too. All right, so let's see what the cards have to say this morning. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful card. Very much a slow-moving energy, right? But it is Pentacles to me, so, and Knights are very much in service, but the Knight of Pentacles can be kind of one of the stickiest, stodgiest sort of energies. It's not that it's a bad card, it's just, if we're looking for things to move quickly, they're not going to. Yesterday, we had the Chariot, which is sort of like the opposite of the Knight of Pentacles. So if we feel things kind of grinding to a slowdown or to a complete and utter halt, that's okay. There's something about the Knight of Pentacles, in my opinion, where it's about embracing where we're at and really paying attention to the present moment rather than rushing through something or being impulsive. He's way more steady, way more practical. He's not going to be pushed into anybody else's schedule, right? That's kind of sort of the Knight of Knight of Pentacles energy, is he's always working on his own timeline. And in doing so, he's going to make sure that he catches all of the details. He's going to do the project, maybe not the fastest, but he's going to probably do it the most thorough or the most correct, right? So he would be synonymous with like dedication, fortitude, I'm sorry, I'm not drawing the words out. Persistence or perseverance actually would be a better word for him. So, giving our full focus to something today, we have this energy of being fully dedicated to it, paying attention to it. It will bear fruit. I mean, the poppies and the half apple there to me feel like it's not, this isn't a complete halt, right? It's like maybe we slow our roll a bit so that we can understand what seeds we're planting in a way, if that makes sense, right? What, where are our thoughts or our ideas at, and how do we really aid them or fulfill them in a way, support them, right? The Knights are always about sort of support and service, in my opinion. So when we have the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, how do we give ourselves good, practical, steady, sturdy, reliable support? We can be that for ourselves, or we can be that for someone else in a situation, right? This is the, here, climb on my back, let me carry the load card, so to speak. And so there is a strength to this card of, like I said earlier, a fortitude that is important and that is valuable. But we are going to be wanting to spend a little bit of attention on maybe the minutia, the finer details, the smaller choices, taking it step by step, not rushing into anything, setting up the plan and then following the plan accordingly, right? Dedicating ourselves to that plan. Remember, underneath this, we had that King of Pentacles energy right at the beginning of the week. So he kind of lines up with that. And we also have on the Sunday's reading for the underpinning energy, the 10 of Pentacles. So this Pentacles energy, he's kind of blending, this Knight blends in nicely because he honors both sides of that Sunday reading. So wherever we're looking to make money or improve our financial situation or our material wealth, right? However that shows up for us, if that's in the idea of belongings or whatever we consider to be that and how we're trying to create that, this is the steady pace that we need to get there, right? So this is the focus and all of that we need to give ourselves exactly whatever it is that we want, whatever reward that 10 of Pentacles should represent at the end of this week. And remember, we have also that King working with us. And then we have the 6 of Wands in the midweek. So we're set up for success, guys. We just need to dedicate ourselves to it and believe that we can do it. And then, take the time, the energy, the effort, the patience too. Patience can definitely be a Knight of Pentacles attribute, right? He's not to be rushed. So anything that's worth having is worth, doing all the steps kind of, what's that phrase? If you can't, there's the phrase of like, that's sticking in my head about if you want something done right the first time, you need to do it yourself. It's kind of like that would be like sort of his slogan in some ways. So paying attention to what we're doing and giving it our full attention would be really the best thing for us today. Now let's look at the Wisdom of Avalon card. Oh, interesting. We have the dog, and this is the animal guides of Avalon. Loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love. Card number 19, which becomes a 10, right? 1 plus 9 is a 10. That boils down to a 1. Number 1 is about the self, right? When I think about dogs, they are man's best friend, right? They are loyal. There is unconditional love, and they are sincere. They are a support animal, right? I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles and this idea of the dog, we are in service to ourselves today. Any sort of patience that we have, any not scrutiny, but discernment that we have around a situation is going to serve us today. Doing the right thing for the right reasons. That would be this energy. The dog and the Knight of Pentacles both would be that, they would line up nicely with that sort of phrase of doing the right thing for the right reasons, right? Sort of being more in the moment rather than in the future. Or that's how to sort of I feel like how dogs sort of love unconditionally. They love you in the moment, no matter what. And the Knight of Pentacles is very much about paying attention to what's going on now, not thinking too much into the future, not worrying about the past, but slowly sort of taking steps in the now, understanding what steps he's taking, and being present. There's a sense of presence with the Knight of Pentacles and with this dog as he faces us straight forward, looking right at us. Be in service to yourself. Maybe even to others if they need you. Be a source of support for others. Love them unconditionally. Be loyal to yourself or to others. Or allow others to even be loyal to you. Like find these attributes in your day to day, right? Where you can find these sort of areas to either be supportive or be supported, and be appreciative of them. Honor them, acknowledge them, and make the most of them, right? Let's look at the grounding stone. It's kind of funny to me too, because when you think about movies with knights and stuff, when the horse comes into sort of the village or whatever, the dog is usually the first to kind of key up to the horse and run alongside of him. So they do pair nicely. And here is our grounding stone for the day. It's love. So I'm good with this. We talk about unconditional love with the dog, right? There's also a certain love in the Knight of Pentacles, in the sense that he will slow down and take all of the time that he needs to make sure that the job is done correctly. It's done in sort of, to me, I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is probably, out of the 4 knights, he's the one that's most conscientious of doing the right thing for the right reasons. And he does that from a place of dedication and love and service. And sort of those are attributes of the dog too, to me personally. So I feel like wherever we can be this, either for ourselves or others today, wherever we can exemplify this, wherever we can do this from a place of, as it says with the dog, sincerity and that idea of unconditional love, it should be powerful for us. It's not going to be the most, breakneck speed, fast paced, get it all done kind of day. It's going to be one of those days where we can sort of be present in the moment, appreciative for what we have, and understand that every thought we have, every choice we make, every decision we, decide, all of those things are part of the, sort of the plan. And when we do it from this place of love, it's a powerful energy. That is your forecast. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.